guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is very important to me. I think every college student can take something from it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Okay, so if you haven't got to your senior year yet, I think it's important for you to start applying for internships and just getting your name out there and networking with people, because you never know who you may know or who may know you that can help you land that perfect job that you want after graduation. So start applying for internships. If they're not in your hometown, you may need to, go to another state for internships, and most of the time they're all expense paid. So look and apply to those internships and get your name out there. And another plus for that is that's something good that you can put on your resume that'll help you stand out once you are applying for these jobs. Because if you haven't done any internships or nothing like that, what are you going to put on your resume? Besides like organizations, if you were in organizations and very hands-on on your campus, your college campus. But those internships are going to really make you stand out versus other candidates. But if you are in your senior year and you haven't done any internships or anything like that, it is important that you start applying to jobs early. When I say early, I mean early. So I graduated in the fall semester, which is in December. And so I started applying, I waited, and I started applying in September. I thought that was pretty early for myself. So I applied to about 10 different jobs. I think I was just applying everywhere. And the only thing that stuck out on my resume was because was that I was a patient care associate at a hospital. But I didn't do any internships or anything like that because it just didn't work out for me. But out of those 10 hospitals that I applied to, only 3 called me back. One of them called me back the very next day after my interview, and that was the hospital that I worked at. And I think they called me back so soon because they kind of knew me. So again, networking and get my name out there. So when I was working there, before I graduated as a patient care associate, I would, tell people I was in nursing school, that I was graduating soon and things like that. So they knew my name and my name was out there, and they was looking out for me to graduate and things like that. The other 2 hospitals, they didn't call me back till, one was like a week after graduation and another was like 2 weeks after graduation. So that was really late. So it's not that easy. Even as a nursing student, it's not that easy to just apply to your dream job and get it. It's just not that easy, because a lot of hospitals, they spend a lot of money training new people, especially when you don't have no background, you've never done anything like that. They spend a lot of money training new people, so they don't like to, train too many people at one time, or I don't know what it is, but I know they just really don't like to train new people. If they could, they would hire all people with experience. So make sure you start applying early. So if you graduating in May, start applying in January. If you graduating in the summer, which is August, start applying in May. Because the earlier you start applying, the earlier they'll get back to you, and the earlier you'll secure a job before you graduate. Because it's not easy. I mean, people think that going to college and we get our degrees is just so easy for us to get a job, but it's not that easy. Because again, people have to take chances on us and spend money to train new people. So apply early. And before you start applying, fix your resume and send it to somebody that in the professional setting, like your professor or somebody that that is good at looking at resumes, and make sure you have something on there that makes you stand out from other candidates. And then before you go to the interview, make sure you research the company, research what the company stands for, what the company is about, and their mission statement or something like that. And when you go in the interview, tell them something like, you know, your values mesh with their values, what they stand for, and things like that. And that's going to make you stick out from other people they interview as well, because they're going to know that you did your homework and that you really want this job and you care about what they stand for. Because not many people do that. And that's what landed me my job. I had researched the hospital, what they stood for, their mission, and all that. And so I blew them away in my interview when I was telling them about their mission statement, because the person that was interviewing me probably didn't even know. So that's what made me stand out from other candidates, I believe. And then also, if you have to, you might have to move towns or move states, because I know in Houston, everything's so saturated. Everyone is moving here and everything is very saturated. So sometimes you're going to have to move to a smaller or a bigger city, because it just might not be any opportunities at the moment in your hometown. And that's totally okay, because eventually, if you want to, you probably can transfer back to your hometown, or you might even like where you end up. So don't be closed-minded to staying in one town or one state. Venture out and move away if you have to. Do all you need to do to secure the bag. Because a lot of people I know, they have trouble with finding a job after graduation, especially when they wait till after they graduate. Because most people don't think that nursing students have trouble, but they do. When I went to like this little interviewing, I don't know what it was. It was like a little gathering where they had different hospitals, and you go and, you know, meet people and network and things like that. And there were some nursing students, well, nursing graduates there that had graduated a year ago, and they hadn't found a job. And so I'm like, I was shocked myself, because I'm like, I thought it was easy for us to find jobs, but it's not as easy. You're not gonna always get your dream job. Say you want to be a labor and delivery nurse, or you want to be a pediatric nurse, or you want to, you know, you're not gonna always get that. But so, and that's another thing. Apply for, if you want to be that pediatric nurse, apply for those jobs, but apply for other jobs as well, because if those jobs don't come through, then you have something to fall back on. Same thing with other fields. If you like a specific part of a company, apply for that job, but apply for other positions as well, because if it doesn't come through, then you have something to fall back on. But the most thing I want you to take from this video is to apply early, get your name out there, network with people, and I lost my train of thought. Apply early, get your name out there, stand out, and secure the bag. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on all my social media at JST_gorgeous. Until next time, see you later.